I reckon you're good.
All right, welcome back. Week number 2, Eastern Conference Roundup. We have the squad all here. Me, myself, Jared. I'm from Chicago Fire content creator. You have Tyler. He is a Chicago. No, he's not.
Definitely
Restart.
not.
Tyler. He is a Nashville content creator. Then we got Garrett, being a Atlanta content creator, and then Matt from For the Crew podcast. Hello,
Yep.
everybody. Hello, hello.
Yo, how's it going?
Hello.
Hey,
All right, if you are new here, we pretty much go over all the Eastern Conference games, all the big matchups that happened, and any other big soccer news, I guess, going on in the world. Lots of World Cup content going to be coming out from, I believe, all four of us, and even this live talk show. But going on to game number 1 here, we have Matt and Garrett facing each other with the crew.
First time. Oh well, guess it's just me.
That's quick. He already walked off.
come on, Matt. Come on.
Yeah.
Bring it. Come on, I need it.
Crew 2, Atlanta 0.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll go with. Oh, he's frozen for me.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Garrett, we'll start with you. Give us your thoughts, opinions, questions, anything you got.
So I'm gonna start off by saying I did not watch this. Yesterday was my 30th birthday. I didn't want to get disappointed by another Atlanta United loss. I looked at the score occasionally, so Matt could probably go through more of the ins and outs of it more than I could. But
Mm-hmm.
I did watch the first goal. Totally expected it to happen, but yeah, that's all I can really say. I shut the TV off right then and there, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go eat. That's where I'm at this season. I'm checked out. I'm honestly like I'm not even wearing an Atlanta United jersey right now. I'm wearing an MPSL jersey for my local birthplace's hometown team that I went to go watch this last week. So that tells you how
Nice.
much I'm really caring at this point.
Full
right now.
protest. Full protest.
He's a full protest.
I am high on copium at this point, man. It's tough.
Oh man, Matt, let's get your thoughts, opinions, questions, concerns.
So second game for the interim head coach Laurent Courtois. Second win. Second shutout.
Yeah, it's about to say
Uh,
second clean sheet.
Yeah. Um, it was a very very good first half and a much less exciting second half. We we had 70% possession in the first half. It was all one way traffic. Um, we probably should have scored 2 goals in the first 10 minutes and missed one, hit the post on another. And then the first goal we did get came off an Atlanta free kick. Atlanta had a free kick outside our.
As it normally happens. We
Yeah.
suck on the counter. We suck defending on the counter.
Yeah,
We are normally terrible at counters. So,
it was like a 4-on-1,
yeah.
right?
Sorry, yeah. So I think it was Saba that put in a free kick, and Bangura blocked
Yeah.
it. Came out. Atlanta player got it. Bangura slide tackled right through him, kept running, and all of a sudden it was 4-on-1.
It was
And
Baracol, which I'll talk
yeah.
about that later on because we have some big transfer news to really talk about with a couple guys that were present but not
Mhm.
really present in this game. Or one guy who was not there in the stands nor anywhere, but we'll talk about that later on once you get through your little spiel about
Yeah.
how happy you are with your team.
But it was great because Bangura is, in my opinion, the best signing we've made in the past year. He's not a big goal scorer. He's not gonna get on the score sheet a ton. He's not gonna get a lot of assists, but he brings an energy to the midfield we haven't had. But yeah, as Shifudi said, Saba put in the worst free kick known to man, leading to the first goal. It was terrible. I don't think it got over the waist of the players. Like it was that bad of a free kick. And
Which I
but yeah.
don't know why Moranchuk didn't take it.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah, I was scratching my head on that. It's
things.
like why is Saba taking Moranchuk off that free kick? That's within his range.
Yeah, but getting to the actual goal, Rossi came down. We had Arsene to his left, Bangura and Farsi to his right, and I was like, oh, we're gonna screw this up. Somehow we're gonna screw this up. And No, but Rossi hit it to Farsi. Farsi one-timed it to Bangura. He tapped it in. And I was concerned that Farsi was offside and then Bangura was offside, but on the replays, they were both right on. Like it was perfect the way that goal came about. And that was Bangura's first goal for us. I was happy for that a lot because like I said, he's been my favorite player we've signed in a while. And then on top of that, Farsi, he's been out for almost a year. He had a groin injury that had him out for I think 10 months. And he's come back and he hasn't missed a beat. He got 2 assists in this game. He from being 10 months out to being a lock starter again says a lot about him. But he got that assist, and then right before the end of the half, we got another goal. Farsi again put in a really good cross. Rossi one-timed it perfectly into the bottom corner. I didn't have a lot of bad things to say about the team in the first half. Second half, we basically parked the bus for 45 minutes. It was not fun as a Crew fan to watch it, but it was good to see that we can actually defend. With that being Atlanta, I don't know if that's really.
Yeah, let's go ahead and clear the air up here. Like, it's us.
Yeah, it's Atlanta, so we have to take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah. But it's also a weak Atlanta because this was a game where we just got confirmed like a couple days prior that Mateus Galarza was officially out of the club. He has officially gone back on loan. He was on loan to us from River Plate. In negotiations, they couldn't come to a deal that made sense for the club and the player. What he was asking was going to make him a DP, which, of course, with us having 3, that's not going to work out. But
yeah,
Barakal is the other one that's in negotiations. He played, and honestly, kind of wish he didn't because he didn't play very well from what I saw and what I've seen on stats. So a lot of things need to be addressed. And you made a comment in our chat about this. Cooper Sanchez, I don't know what he did, but I'm curious. Like, he just tackle somebody?
Oh, no. Cooper Sanchez is a good player. I was kind of being a little tongue in cheek with it, but he still is raw. He's still raw. I'll say that.
So I was just getting a reaction out of me. I was just getting a reaction out of you. So interrupt my steak dinner. Interrupt my steak dinner while you're at that.
This is going back to the starting lineup. I saw Atlanta's starting lineup and I was like, if we don't win 2 or 3-0, this is a bad team. And so I'll take the 2-0. I will say the second half, we had almost a 2 XG in the first half. We had a 0.1 in the second half. Kind of shows you how much we kind of just dropped off. Yeah. We went from 70% possession in the first half to 45% in the second half. I think we just knew Atlanta's not scoring on us. We can just kind of drop off and kill the game. And that's what we did. I think Farsi had the best game he's had in a Crew kit. I think Camacho had the best game he's had in 3 years. Schulte had nothing to do. It was a good game. It was a good game to go into the break with 2 wins, two shutouts. I don't have a whole lot to say about it, but it gives good vibes going into the break.
That Rossi goal was great. I thought that Rossi goal was really good.
That finish was excellent.
Yeah,
I wasn't even sure he was going to get to the ball originally.
Yeah. Just early, first time. Yeah, really good finish.
Before we move on to Nashville, I have a question for each Matt and Garrett. We'll start with Garrett. Going into the break, what are your, I guess, top 2 positions you would target, or at least
definitely center back and striker. I think what we need to probably do, and this is kind of just a speculation that's come out. It has been confirmed that Tijuana has released Josef Martinez. So if we're going to go on this whole nostalgia merchant train like we have been doing for the last 2 years, I don't think it's going to hurt at this point. I don't think it can get any worse than bringing back Josef Martinez. He's a great player. He's always been a really good player for us. But honestly, I don't know if the front office is willing to take that hit on losing Latte Lot. So, and then of course with Barakal going out, he's probably and this is the bar, right? This is Barakal and then getting a serviceable center back. we just need to get someone that's serviceable that can stay healthy, because Gregerson's doing pretty well when he needs to be, but he's never healthy. Mm-hmm. So I think the big things that we need to address here in this next window is, for one, free up a DP spot. If we can get someone decent into that lineup at striker, that's what we desperately need. But we also need to throw some money at a center back, or at least we'll give one of the twos players. If we're not going to throw any money in the transfer window during the World Cup break to go ahead and get somebody else, but who knows?
And then Matt, real quick, I see you have this in the notes and you didn't bring it up. Are you worried about Arfston leaving?
That's what I was gonna say about when you asked about the two positions for the break. Arfston's gotten a lot of rumors over the past year about him moving, and he has vocalized that he wants to play in a top 5 league.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that we'll talk about it later, but it looks like he'll be going to the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
If he gets the chance. Oh, we got Scoop in here.
I'm gonna hide him back out 1 second.
Not yet.
Your turn yet, buddy.
Not yet.
Your turn.
You wait.
Not your turn.
Wait.
You wait.
But no, I wouldn't be surprised if that's his last game for the Crew, to be completely honest. I know Middlesbrough. We've had a few people in our TikTok lives that are Borough fans asking about him. It looks like they're still really interested in him. I've seen rumors from the French league. I hope not.
Yeah, but I think there's a handful of teams or a handful of players.
Yeah. If he has a solid world, if he has a solid World Cup, I can see it happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can too. I also, in terms of the question you had, I would say the same thing that Garrett did. We need a striker and a center back. Our top striker, Abo Ali, is out for the season, which means we are down a DP, and our center backs are one guy who the coaching staff barely uses, one guy who is, I think, 35 years old, and one guy that's a natural center mid. And so, yeah. We need someone in that spot that, and honestly, we need someone in that spot that can do well at defending set pieces, because we're really bad at it.
That's a team thing, though, isn't it? As much as anything.
Something to look out for
what, the set piece thing?
I mean, it's a whole team coaching thing.
Well,
like set pieces it's
to a point.
I mean, you need a guy that can get the head on it, but for like the main, like the right in the center of your box. But there's also an element of like just strategic, like having the. I mean, you got a set piece coach dedicated, right?
I don't think we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's your biggest recruitment.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, honestly, we were joking about it on one of the episodes that my podcast does, and we were like, we have a billionaire owner. Let's just throw all the money at the set piece coach at Arsenal and just be like, hey, just come to Columbus.
King of North London.
Yeah. But that answer might change if Arfston leaves. We might need another left wing back. Because it looks like we're moving back to a back 3 now with Courtois.
He's the man. So. Like, he's the one. I agree. Like, with the moves and people being interested in him, he's a player that I'd be interested in at Nashville if he was an option. You know, like it's one of those like. He's a good player. He's just a good player. Beyond that, you know.
He is.
I think almost every team would definitely be interested in Arfston.
Yeah.
But going on to Tyler, Nashville 2, NYFC 1.
Yeah.
What we got?
I mean, felt like it was like a bit of a grind. It did feel like we kind of ground that result out. It didn't feel like wasn't a totally dominant performance. I think there was more from New York City than I expected, to be honest with you. Obviously they're pretty injury hit. They had 8 players out on their injury list before they even came, and they fought really well. So, I mean, Nico Fernandez is always a bit of a problem. He's always a bit of a tricky customer. He gets a goal with a penalty, which I think we'll talk about in a second. But yeah, I mean, our centre backs step up and score. I mean, and talking about set pieces, we've just been talking about set pieces for Columbus. I mean, our set pieces were on point this week, and I think that's the thing that I've noticed with this Nashville side is that, given the time on the training field, we are genuinely fixing issues as the season progresses. And every time we've had an issue, it might have been a game that becomes a problem or it becomes a regular thing. The next time it comes around, we'll give them 2 weeks and they fixed it. And our set pieces look dangerous this week, and they haven't looked dangerous all season. They've just looked token gestures all season, like, oh, we'll put it in the box. Maybe it'll come out. Maybe someone will get a goal. We've had a couple, but it's sort of ball rolling out of the box. The first goal is a corner back post, very Arsenal. from Espinoza to Palacios, back post, straight through Fries's hands. Should have been stronger on that. Talking about US men's keepers and all that stuff we were talking about last week. We made him look pretty bad this weekend at times. So, yeah, that's just a kind of flap at it. Soft hands, shouldn't go through his arms really, but gives us that first goal. Then we go up the other end, very Nashville. Quite soon after that goal, we have it was actually Reed Baker Whiting and Acosta come together, block out Isaiah Jones's brother that I keep forgetting his first name. Of course, Nashville, born and bred, Lipscomb University guy. Block him out. When you do that, it's almost always given from the referee. So, hey, what are you going to do about it? And we probably didn't need to give that. We could have just shepherded him back out at the edge of the box. But yeah, penalty, soft. And yeah, Nico Fernandez finishes that. Coming to the second half, not sure about how it's feeling. Their press was pretty decent. They look pretty solid and robust. We get another set piece. Decent delivery, gets recycled twice, and then Acosta puts in a great cross to the back post, and Waleji scores that one. So, and again, I think there was in between that, there was a Hani Mukhtar opportunity that was right in front of my end where we have our seats. Goes through Fries's legs and along the line and back out. So, I mean, a few moments. Overall, Nashville carry on. Nashville keep winning. Nashville do what we've been doing. We find a way to make it work. Acosta's come in and look really good. All of a sudden, he was a DP years ago, and he starts to finally find that sort of look of someone who's had that quality. I always felt like Bruggeman would be that player, and obviously we got rid of him in the summer, and instead Acosta's kind of stepped up into that role, and you're kind of seeing what he can actually do. It's just taken 2 years and a renewed contract to be able to do that. A lower pay grade, but he looks good. Our attack looks what it needs to be, and Sam Surridge gets the biggest cheer of the night. He comes on at the end, and then as a lot of us discussed, he came on, and then we sat in a low block, and he was asked to defend for 20 minutes, which I'm sure he was delighted to be brought on for, because Sam Surridge loves defending. So that was it though. But I mean honestly, like not a ton to say. I thought New York City were pretty decent. They looked really. There were times where I was wondering where the goals were going to come from, but there were opportunities in there. They definitely had a good transition threat. They looked good threat on the counter. Is it Malachi Jones? Is that who I'm thinking of? Is that his name? Jones looked really good on the counter, and he was a real problem. And he is a kind of young prospect that I think is stepped up for New York and really doing great things. So definitely saw that. He goes off injured, unfortunately, towards the end, but not unfortunate for Nashville because he was causing problems. And that's it. That's the story. But I mean, Nashville just keep doing it. There's not a ton to say. I think we weren't probably as good as we've been. Passing was sometimes a little bit off, but players definitely stepped up. Like I say, Acosta stood up. Espinoza, I think, was a good performance. So yeah.
Yeah, Nashville.
Yeah, that puts you guys, steadily right there in that supporter shield race. You guys are currently top of the league with one game in hand over most of the East, so that definitely helps out a lot. And your closest next team is, it's Vancouver, and they also have only played 14 matches as well at 32 points. So it could come down to the wire if we go East or West of which team's going to be going in the supporter shield. Whereas early in the year, it looked like it was going to be a Western team for sure.
Yeah, I think it's I think that's the one thing I'll say. Nashville have managed to kind of reinvent themselves despite injury losses, and the style of play keeps changing and evolving. We've added the set piece thing this weekend. I'm impressed with how fast the coaching staff have been able to adapt and do these things. I'm impressed with how fast the players have adapted to all these changes and things that are going on, and the way we've changed how we play. But I'm also impressed that we just keep managing to get wins in the East. And when other teams are taking points off each other, it feels often like it's really hard to take points off Nashville. So I think that's the most impressive thing, is it's just we've become one of very few teams that can keep getting wins week after week.
Yeah. And only one loss on the year too, so that's very impressive.
Don't bring that up. Jared's right here.
I am right here. I know, but still, no one knew the Chicago Fire did beat Nashville 1-0 earlier in the season. Technically, we're better than Nashville, but they're top of Sports Shield. I didn't get to watch the. I did not get to watch the Nashville game. Was that pen deserved? Was it a true pen?
Yeah. You see those games all the time. Two players come together, block out the player. I think when it's like that, I think it's harder for the referee to argue or give benefit of the doubt, because you both just sandwich the player, and it doesn't matter who did it. Either way, we're getting the penalty. I think that's the thing. It wasn't like a dangling leg. There's no leg that comes back. There's no dive. It's just two people just squishing Jones in between them, and he goes down. So you see them given in the rest of the world football. I'm not going to complain about that. I think it's probably a legit one. Yeah.
And thanks, Jared, for giving him that one loss. So that way, as he's also an Arsenal fan, he can't claim that his MLS team is invincible too.
Hey, that's the aspiration. We're in year 2 of this project. I'm down for Invincibles by season 5.
We'll go to game number 3. We'll have Jared talk here. Chicago 2, Toronto 1. Jared, bring us through it. Thank you, Jared. So unfortunately, Hugo.
Well.
I told myself,
thanks.
Don't laugh at that.
He's got a little puppet.
Unfortunately,
So he can talk
Hugo
to you.
Kuiper's long, I believe, 10-game goal scoring streak unfortunately ends. But he was involved in a first goal. If you guys did not see it, it was truly built from the back. Started with Brady, went to Embo, went to Kuipers, and then Marin, and then Robin Ludd got the finish. Then the second goal came from Andrew Gutman off a corner header. So the Bald Brigade leader with the winning header. I want to bring up Josh Sargent. That guy's good. He was causing us problems the entire game. Granted, he was only on a 60-minute limit, coming off I believe, hamstring injury. So that I think if he stayed on full 90, we'd probably only have 1 point come out of this game. If you didn't see his finish, absolutely nothing Brady could have done. No keeper saving that. He just smacked. Oh man. And also, if anyone watches my videos in chat or any of you guys, I have been hating on Anton Celestros all season. I don't like him. He had probably his best game of the season. He didn't ghost this time, this time around. But I mean, overall, good game for the Fire. Slow start to each half coming out. So if I guess first half of the first half and first half of the second half, we were pretty slow. Ball wasn't moving as fluid. But I mean, score 2-1. I think that's a tough fought 2-1 victory. We not only beat them on the scoreboard, but only beat them on the stats also. And also, last I guess detail is we are kind of going through a center defensive mid dilemma right now of who to start between Jay Davila and Mauricio Pineda.
Hey, if you guys don't want to start Davila, we'll make a trade for him.
So no, Pineda struggled in the middle today.
You have a player that's good, we'll take him. We'll throw money at him.
I think Berhalter is going to stick with his Jay Davila. I think he has to be the guy. But very good on ball, very strong. I mean, he's like 6'2" and tall and scrawny and muscular. So, I think he's the guy. If you guys have nothing about Fire or Toronto, I forgot to bring this up. This is the Toronto team I kind of expected. We all said last week we were going through the table, and I think we all agreed on that Toronto will probably be making playoffs. Right now, currently, they are 13th on the table. I think if Toronto gets their stuff straightened out, it's plausible they can make playoffs.
I think they're gonna be a bubble team. I think they'll be a team that either just misses it or just makes it.
Yeah, I could see them. I could see them at this point. It's wild card. It's wild card or 7th at this point. But I just don't. I don't see it with the teams ahead of them. Anything higher than that.
Yeah, I get you. Fair. I feel like I think it was a pretty like tough fought game. Like I feel like the Fire first goal was great in terms of like that flow and the combination. I was thinking it's a good thing that Kuipers didn't score. I think if you're just got one guy who scores every week, the opposition isn't making enough of a point to to stop him. Like 10 games in a row, like you've got to start doing something about that player. But also like sharing it around is a good thing. I feel like if you're always the same guy scoring, I think that's normally a little bit of a weakness elsewhere in the team. So like to start spreading the goals around a little bit more, I feel like is kind of important in terms of a longer term thing. Because if you know it's one guy, you eventually just like man mark that guy, or just like you have someone sit on him the whole game, and
I feel
you
like
lose
there's
everything.
a part in the game where I think the Fire were really trying to get him a goal. I forget what minute part it was in, but it seemed like we kept feeding Kuipers the ball, kept feeding him the ball, but then
What was the streak he's been on? How many games?
10 games.
10? Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah.
You can't be that emotional about it though, can you? It's not important enough to keep giving him the ball. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Put it in twice more yourself rather than keep trying to feed the emotional element of it. I think sometimes teams in MLS get a bit too emotional about this stat or whatever is going on,
I mean, in the EPL, Manchester United was doing the same thing with Bruno, trying to get that assist.
Yeah, again, like it doesn't matter, people. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Winning. I mean, they were winning. They did win anyway.
Yeah,
so.
we won. They won 3-0. So yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, a game where both teams have a good number of shots and everything. It's kind of I feel like a 2-1 is not enough to be that emotional, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, we got you. Moving on to other Eastern Conference games. This one, Cincy 6, Orlando 2. Evander, honestly, is cooking in my eyes. I think we all kind of have to agree. He had 3 assists, 2 goals in this game.
Matt's not happy about it.
As much as I dislike Evander, 14 goals and assists in his last 8 is absolutely insane.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Great player.
Yeah.
I kind of like him just because he's good. You
Yeah,
can't
that's
deny
about
it. You can't deny it. You can't deny that. Like I think he's an exciting player for MLS.
I might be wearing this just because I'm a big Evander fan right now because it's similar colors to what he was wearing, or maybe it was just to get under Matt's skin because he got under mine. I might be a Cincinnati fan for when they play against Columbus Crew from here on out now, man.
I mean, if you like losing, I mean, you guys are already good at that, so it makes sense to be a Cincy fan.
Let me go back and chat with this. There is a comment here with Andre Franco coming back. Who do you think is getting benched? It's tough. I honestly don't really know. I would imagine it's going to be either Robin Ludd or Haile Selassie, but I'm going to go with Ludd, just because I think when Bamba's back, Martin Haile Selassie will be on the bench. And that is something I am very much looking forward to, is our man Andre Franco coming back. Where's my note? There it is. All right. Best part of the show. We are calling this segment, I believe, it's not trademarked yet. Not official yet. Messi Hate Monday. Inter Miami 6, Philly 4. Luis Suarez and Elaski hat trick. Double hat trick in a game. We don't see that very often.
No. And of course, go. He did it. He did it.
Yeah.
Please welcome Scoop on the dupe. He is a Philadelphia Union fan wearing a brown paper bag.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got
Why
you.
is this video so small?
He's vertical.
Look.
Okay, that's why.
Scoop, let's get your Scoop. Let's get your scoop on the game.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone just froze. What happened?
We're good. We're here. We're here.
Everyone just froze. I don't know what happened.
Just keep it moving.
Oh, we're
you
here.
got it.
Okay, sorry. My bad. What a game. All right. I can't even tell you what I was watching because this has not been the team I've been watching since the beginning. I don't know where this fire came from. I don't know what caused them to play the way they did. It was an instant classic in my book, even though we lost. but it was an instant classic. Let's start with let me
I
get
have
this up
never
here.
seen so much positivity from a
So
loss.
hyped about a
Especially
loss.
being so.
What do you
but-
want me
yeah.
to do?
This-
I have
no.
nothing. There's a reason I'm
This is-
wearing a U.S. jersey. There's nothing to be
Hey.
happy over here.
Hey, Scoop,
I'm
Scoop,
trying to keep it upbeat, my guy. It's
Scoop,
so
Scoop.
hard.
I am
took Jack
with you.
Elliott from
I
me.
am with you. I am with you. Look,
We're the
I'm
only
not-
team that has a single digits in points. Single digits. Damiani finally scored last night. It took him how many games? 15? Something like that. The man can't score, and we're paying him stupid amount of money. He's the second highest paid player on our team, and he can't score. He can't score. And we won't start the top paid guy, Alado. Why? Ask Carnell. I don't know.
This is great.
Hey, Scoop. I am very proud of your team for the way they performed against. Inter
I am
Miami,
too,
but
because I was watching going.
I will say this. I will say this. Unfortunately, you still ended up on the dreaded list because you blew a 2-goal lead.
Okay. I blame Wakanda. It's Wakanda's fault. Let me say this. Go
Scoop,
ahead.
I'll say this. When it was 3-1, I'm sorry, but some of the other guys in our Discord can attest to this. But I was like, "Oh, Miami's winning this game."
Oh yeah,
when
no
it was
doubt.
3-1 Philly, I was like,
Yeah.
This is a Miami game."
I was like, they're gonna
And-
choke. We're known for that right now. But Arlovsky getting 2 penalties in what? Oh, was it 2 penalties and a goal? So he's got a hat trick. You're telling me you got a hat trick and still lost? Dude, and he's on the team of the week. He had a 9.8 and lost.
Yeah.
Were the 2 penalties true?
Oh,
We don't
yeah,
answer
they were-
that. No. Yes.
They were true. Wait, I
They
gotta
were
look them
true.
up. I gotta look them up.
Yes.
Okay,
Look 'em up.
so-
Don't look him up. Just take my word for it. I'm right.
Yeah.
What did you think about the handball because Miami went down, scored a goal, they called it back, and then gave Philly a PK?
Kevin is a genius at 16 years old. Okay, he flicked the ball up into the hand, and he immediately just and then they called it.
I thought it was really interesting because Miami did run down the other end, score a goal. I think it was called offside, and then the ref was like, "Oh wait, no, PK for the other side of the field."
I think what
Um,
bothers me more is that we got red hot at this game, and guess what? We don't play for a month. Okay, so we got hot at the literally wrong time.
At least offensively.
Offensively, defense.
that-
Defense is terrible.
I swear, the defense is
And
blindfolded.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our new segment. That's so Philly. Getting hot the wrong time, playing their best game of the year, and still managing to lose. That is so Philly.
It amazes me because Messi really didn't do as much as I thought. Of course, the Chihuahua Suarez that can't stop biting people freaking scored a what was it 2? No, he had a hat
Three, you
trick.
got
He got a
three.
hat trick. Yep, he got a hat trick.
I don't know, guys. I'm really losing hope.
Yeah.
It's so hard to be a Philly fan right now.
Yeah.
Like doing these videos on Instagram and TikTok, like I have nothing to go off of that's positive. Like I try to make them funny, I try to do that, and then people are like, "Oh yeah, we gotta do something funny." I was like, "No, the record is funny at this point.
Just the team.
Just
The
the
defending.
whole team."
The team generally, yeah.
Just a video defending.
As much as I want to say there's positives, it's all going to go down the drain because they're all going to get cold. It's going to be a month of the World Cup, which I'm not excited for that. That's going to be a shit show at this point. But I hope they come back against New York Red Bulls and dominate or have a fire under their butt that actually says we need to do something. Maybe not fight for the wooden spoon of the year. I mean, it's great. I'm tired of wearing this bag. Do you know how uncomfortable this thing is?
Did you wear that? Did you wear that to are you still planning on wearing it to a game if you get to go to one?
Oh, absolutely. I want to make sure
Oh,
Jay
please
Sugarman
do.
sees me wear it.
Please do.
Oh,
But
no,
hey, now-
I
hey,
will.
Hey, now, Scoop, it's you and me. It's you and me. We're the bottom, baby.
I need you
We're
to
the
drop
bottom.
a couple games, my boy.
Hey,
Where
we beat
you-
them.
you got
we beat them
11
yesterday for you
points.
guys.
Even if
Yeah,
we won
we-
yesterday, we'd still be in last place. That you know what's
Yep.
bad? When the announcer goes, "Yeah, win, lose, or draw, they're still dead last." The announcer said that.
Do
See,
know
see,
if you
Scoop, this
guys
is why
play,
this is why I don't put on the MLS actual broadcast. I do the local radio, but even our guys still would do that whenever we would play.
Mm-hmm.
But the first half we played amazing. I think that was the most goals scored in the first half in MLS history, is what they were saying. That was 8
Yeah.
goals in
Yeah.
45 minutes, which is our team. I expect that for Messi. I was expecting like a 3-0 loss, something like that. Not being in the game was the goal. Like that, well, not the goal, but that's what I thought was going to happen.
Mm.
I
But
think we should
hopefully
all
we come back.
tune in September 19th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Philadelphia face off against Sporting Kansas City.
Oh my God.
The wooden spoon
The
battle.
the battle
wooden
of
spoon battle.
suck. the interconference battle of suck.
Mhm.
But Scoop, before you head out, give us your Messi Monday hate. What do you got?
He's short.
Yep.
That's all. He's short. He shouldn't have taken that medication when he was in Barca. He should have
Please.
stayed short. That 4'3" looking dude. He didn't even do
No,
nothing.
go
I'm
on,
more
go
mad at
on, go on,
Suarez.
go on. Keep going,
I'm
keep
more
going,
mad
keep
at
going.
Suarez. The man bit 2 people, is still allowed to play soccer. Shouldn't be allowed. Scores a hat trick. Messi, what did he do yesterday? He looked like fatigued. He looked like he didn't want to be there. It was like all right, let's get this show over with.
And 12 was
don't-
still like every single small little pass. Oh my God, Messi!
Yeah,
That's the best pass I've
I'm
ever
like,
seen.
You're not there.
Just give me more
Stick
money.
there.
Give me the spotlight, please.
Yeah.
It's
When
Messi League
when
soccer.
Arlovsky scored the first goal, all you hear is an announcer go, "Orlovsky," and then he said nothing else because he's like, I don't know what to say because this was not part of the plan.
He didn't even research anything. He's like,
And
they're not
you know
going to
who made
score.
me mad
Yeah,
more?
he was like,
And it
wait,
was
who's
just-
Olowski?
Is it Losky? I don't know, dude.
I thought I was
Lofsky.
covering Messi today, not anybody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
You know who really made me mad? St. Clair, their goalkeeper. Just the way he looks. I can't stand him.
I think we all dislike him too.
Yeah, I don't think
he
I
just
think
he
you'll find any
looks
St. Clair
like
fans here.
somebody I would not want to talk to. Like I would make sure to stay away.
I dislike
Yep.
him just for chasing and playing with Messi. He turned down a bag to go play for another MLS team, and he chose just to play with Messi.
Yep.
Well,
So we
boys,
hate him for not chasing
Well-
the dollar.
I appreciate you having me in here tonight. I do, but now the season is pretty much over for me. So let's go US. Let's go
Yeah.
US.
Hey,
You-
Scoop, I'm there with you. I'm there with you. I'm there with you.
All right, boys. You
It's
have a
over.
good night.
Scoop, thank you for coming in.
Oh, you guys see
legendary,
Raya's
y'all.
comment?
What's that?
He looks like a child. Sinclair.
Looks like a child.
Oh man, what a guy. That was good. That was good.
Jared, what you got for us next year?
Do we have any other Messi Hate Monday topics or?
Nope. We'll
Um,
continue this on if we did a podcast on Tuesdays. The 12-man hate Tuesdays.
So wait, was he actually injured? What happened there? What was the
Oh,
deal?
yeah. Sorry, I do have this noted.
Yeah.
MLS Insider confirmed. Tom Bogert confirmed. Sorry, it's just a overload associated with muscle fatigue in his left hamstring. So it's just a precaution. He will 100% be ready for World Cup. So nothing serious.
That sounds like a bubble wrap injury to me. That's all it is.
He just took himself off. He literally just
Yeah.
took himself off of the game.
That's a
I mean, he
bubble
did it
wrap injury.
before. He did it at PSG in 2018 as well. But I mean, that game was pretty big. That was the second highest scoring game in MLS history,
Wow. Yeah.
behind LA Galaxy 7, Rapids 4, I think.
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean, it's a big kind of moment for MLS in terms of historic goal scoring. Well, I guess almost second biggest moment. But yeah, I mean, it was a fun game to watch, but no one could defend for anything. And I think that I can't remember who it was in the Philly line made a side tackle, while then I think Betarame just went and stood behind him, and then the ball went straight to him, and it's just like, do you not look behind
Yeah.
you when you
Yep.
when you stand back up, you got to check You know, that's the job.
There's
The job
there's
is
still
who's
someone
behind
there.
me. If I'm here and I'm the centre back, and there are other defenders behind me, I need to look behind me too. I can't just go, oh, man in front of me. So yeah, I mean, defensively terrible.
I feel like there's some kind of like, oh, we're playing against Messi, that makes defenders panic.
Oh, it does.
in
Yeah,
MLS.
100%. It's
And-
psychology.
Yeah, and like so many mistakes are made in games that Miami are part of, and that they wouldn't make those same mistakes in other games.
Yeah.
And
But do you think it's
yeah.
because they're panicking, or do you think that it's rigged?
Their brains are rigged. That's the issue.
Yeah. Well, I think
I got my full tinfoil hat on right now, man. I'm with you. It looks
There's
almost
some
looks
stuff-
like it's rigged. That's how bad it looks.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't help. It doesn't help the conspiracy theorists.
I feel like
yeah.
I feel like throughout MLS centre backs and defenders, I watch this thing where they know they've got to do something, but they regularly do it at exactly the wrong time.
Mhm.
And if they were
Right,
sitting there with
yes.
their coach, it would be like, hey, just take 2 steps back and then make that challenge. But so many players just don't seem like they've got the patience to just hold it for a couple more, steps and then make the challenge or drop off. And I feel like that's
Yeah.
the thing. You just see every week people step up and then someone just skill them, and it's like FIFA. It's like, oh, we'll just dodge him and then run straight in behind. Like so many
Yeah.
transition goals like that. I feel like I saw that in it was a number of games I was watching. When I watched it all back earlier today, I was like, why does everyone keep stepping up? Just step off for a second. Let people come and recover. Like just don't let them through. But hey, I can't help what your guys' team's doing. My team don't do that.
On to another Eastern Conference game. Charlotte 1, New England 0. Big story coming out of this, not coming out of this game, but big story coming out of one of these teams. We have no more Zaha in the league. He is planning on returning to Galatasaray from loan. Wanted to get your opinions on his loan deal from Galatasaray. You think it was a success for each side, fail for each
I
side?
don't think anyone's gonna miss him. Like,
That's
honestly.
true.
I don't think
Yeah,
any of us are gonna miss him. From Charlotte's perspective, he
I
did
don't-
what he had to do.
Yeah, I mean, even Charlotte, there's a lot of fans
Yeah.
who he just pissed off. And
Well, he was going after like 12-year-olds on Snapchat for talking
Mhm.
about how bad he was. Like that's a level of professionalism that you should have playing in the Premier League and playing in Europe for as long as he did.
that's what I was gonna say is he has so much lack of professionalism. That's what it is.
Yes.
He gets in his own feelings a lot, and he doesn't understand how to air it publicly well, and so it just comes off as whining. And
He just doesn't need
Yeah,
to
I
air
don't
it
know.
publicly.
no,
I feel
honestly, he doesn't.
I feel
Yeah,
like it's a weird one because I feel like he did a lot of
But
charity
that
stuff.
was one of maybe 2 major things that's going wrong with Charlotte right now. Is that Zaha was complaining way too much, and then you got the fans going after Dean Smith, and Dean Smith is reacting to him.
I feel
So
like
that's another thing that's a problem.
coming back to, was it a good deal for anyone? I mean, Galatasaray clearly just thought he's not up to standard and we need to get him off our wage bill somehow. And Charlotte just took him. And I think he contributed, obviously, maybe not recently, but a little bit before that. He's been injured for every time we played them this season.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, his contributions are pretty good compared. Like I was gonna mention that too. Like, yeah, he's played in 46 matches over a year and a half, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
like he's been injured. Like he was injured for nearly half of those games that he didn't appear in. So
Yeah.
I mean, goal contribution is pretty good. 27. That's not bad.
I think he's done well for them, to be honest with you. I think in terms of the number of games he's played and everything, it's been good for Charlotte. I think Galatasaray did what they had to get rid of a player who wasn't going to be able to feature and is not at the level. Galatasaray did quite a deep run in the Champions League, in terms of, and the players that they've been bringing in. He wasn't going to be up to their standard at all. He's just a little bit beyond that now.
Now,
I
Yeah.
feel like he has a very big could have been career.
yeah.
Like there's so
Could have
many
been this
chances
club.
he had. I mean, even at Manchester United, he had the chance, and it feels like he keeps getting in his own way. At least that's how I perceive it.
Mhm.
Is that
Yeah, for sure.
he keeps getting in his own way.
So
And,
from a club's
yeah.
perspective, who comes in to fill that void for Charlotte, at least into the season? Do you think they pull who is the guy you think is going to have to really be that it factor for Charlotte to keep a hold of their playoff spot?
Toklomati.
It's tough. It's tough because I
Yeah.
mean, I think Pep Bill's got to step up a little bit more, and I think that maybe Luca Del Torre needs to really step up too as well. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like they're losing the DP spot over alone, so it's going to be tough coming into the second half of the year. But we'll see what they do in the summer window.
I mean, they were playing without
Yeah.
him at the start of the year and did okay to get to,
Yeah.
you know.
Mhm.
I mean, I didn't really pay much attention. I paid attention until the Nashville game. I thought it was going to be a problem. The first one, anyway. And we beat them convincingly with our B team. So I was like, okay, actually, this team isn't all it's cracked up to be. And I think it then definitely, you've seen that in the last, number
And
of
their
games.
their first game off a break is against us. So
They'll be
they're
fine.
probably
I'll
gonna
get them
get
going.
easy
What's happening there with Abada? What's happening with him in Charlotte? Anyone know? No. I haven't heard much about him at all. I thought he would have been a good player for them, and it doesn't feel like he's really shown up.
As far as what I've seen, I mean, he did feature in the Open Cup that I went to.
Mhm.
But other than that, I haven't heard much noise out of him at all.
Yeah.
So I really couldn't tell you.
Okay.
And the funny thing is, I'm on, because of location, I'm on Charlotte TikTok all the freaking time. So I still have not seen anything about him. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Rounding out the final two Eastern involved games, SKC 1, New York Red Bull 2. Anyone have any comments on that one? I mean, I guess no surprises. SKC goes down.
Yeah.
Personally, I
Decent
didn't
goals.
get to watch any highlights or anything like that, so I got nothing to say about this guy.
No, I caught a little bit. Decent goals.
Yeah. Yeah, decent goals. I will say I'm still enjoying the fact that New York is not afraid to play the kids.
I agree.
I wish Columbus was like that as well. But yeah, I mean that's the big thing for me. It's just I like being able to see that they have. I mean, I think they played 3 or 4 guys that were 22 or younger, and
Wow.
I don't know. I think that bodes well for the future of that team.
100%. I feel like youth is way underutilized in MLS. I mean, some of the best players we've been spoken about today. Jones, we've spoken about
Kevin Sullivan.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I mean, I think those players. I think that's the future of the league. To be honest with you, in terms of how it should be, it needs to be focused on that and less on the old guys coming in to retire.
Right now, our 2 best players in our club are probably 2 of our homegrowns, Cooper Sanchez and Jay Fortune. So that gets right into it.
Absolutely, Fortune's been great. Well, relatively speaking, but yeah,
relatively great.
Yeah.
The bar's here. He's here.
Yeah. I mean, we've got Corcoran in the midfield. He's getting games every single week. He's not,
And I mean, Columbus does have like Picard, who's 22, and Taha Habrun getting minutes. And he's like 20, I think. So I mean, we've got some guys getting minutes. I just there's a lot of guys on first team contracts for Columbus that are 21 and younger that are not getting any minutes at all. And like not when I say not at all, I mean like I think they've gotten a couple of Open Cup minutes and that's it. And I feel like for a team that has as good of an academy as Columbus does, I mean, you can even see the players that have come out of the Crew Academy that have come around the league with Will Trapp in Minnesota and Aiden Morris at Middlesbrough now, and Sebastian Berhalter making the U.S. roster. Sarver, who just made headlines last week. Like all these guys came out of Columbus, and very few of them actually made it in Columbus because we're not giving the chances.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the whole thing.
And then rounding out final game of the Eastern Conference, expected goal fest, unexpected goal fest, DC 4, Montreal 4. I personally did not expect 4-4.
No, neither.
No.
Great combat.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, Montreal could be sneaky sometimes.
Prince Wusu, great performance. I mean,
what a name! What a name,
Prince Wusu.
Dude, I love that name.
Hero and a villain though, giving that penalty, of course, and then comes back to wins the game, hat trick. Yeah,
he's a beast. I think he's one of the more talented players that aren't talked about enough. in this league. I think especially plays for Montreal, and no one talks about Montreal.
Yeah.
And
No one that speaks in our circle does, because we don't talk to any French people.
fair.
And I don't speak French.
We need to do a French version of the show.
Oh,
French in
yes.
high school. I
I
don't
speak
know
a
much.
bit.
I lived, in
French will be
a
right.
I lived in a French state, Louisiana. I still don't understand anything.
French state, I don't think that means much, does it? Let's be real.
No.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Louisiana.
I mean, yeah, not a whole lot to say about that game. Just it's good when there's two teams that aren't big actually putting on a show.
I think it was cool. I think
Yeah.
I love the sort of back and forth or what's going to happen moment, because they basically just chipped away at each other's kind of goals, and one takes the lead and then you swing it round, and big penalties. Baribo's great
Yep.
penalty, smashed that top corner, great penalty. The Owusu penalty is pretty solid. And gives away one, obviously, as I mentioned. Yeah, it's an exciting game to watch, I think, in terms of for a neutral. Definitely.
Yeah.
And DC United have been
Yeah.
all right. DC United have been way better than I expected them to be. I thought DC United were going to be right down. They've been okay, much better than I expected.
I agree. Before we look at the current table, we have about a 2-month-long break for the World Cup. Is there, coming out of your guys' respected teams, any news or anything you guys are looking forward to? Personally, only for the Fire. We only have Andre Franco coming back, hopefully from his torn ACL. But that's just about it. Matt, you got anything?
Not anything concrete. We did get Tim Bezpachenko is back. He was our GM when we were like on that big MLS Cup, Leagues Cup, Champions Cup run. He's back as the president of Haslam Sports Group, so he'll be covering basically everything to do with soccer for the Columbus Crew, the NWSL team that's coming in a couple of years, and then anything else that they kind of invest into. I think that's going to be helpful in terms of kind of stabilizing this team a little bit. But other than that, in terms of player ins and outs, I mean, I talked about the Arston thing. I really think if they actually have a level of ambition, we need to buy out Gazdag. I don't think he has any trade value in the league, and I've said it on our podcast, but he's not a bad player. He's just not a DP quality player. He's taking. Sorry, go ahead.
Obviously, you started him at the weekend.
Yeah.
Do you think that changes with Courtois' plans?
No. I mean, I don't think so. I think he is starting because it's kind of out of necessity. We don't really have a lot of options up front.
Yeah.
We can either start the 22-year-old Akinzada, who hasn't really done anything in the league yet, or the 18-year-old, 17-year-old Chase Adams, or the guy who's a DP. And that's probably, like, in terms of MLS, there's almost like an unwritten rule that if you have a DP, you need to be playing him.
Yeah, of course.
Even if he's not playing well. And
we benched ours.
Yeah, you guys still lost.
Yeah.
Think about the firing line.
But I don't know. I think to help build this team up to kind of make a run in the second half, if we can get rid of Gazdag, that opens up 2 DP slots, because we have one with a season-ending injury for Abu Ali. And if we can go into the summer being able to sign 2 DPs, that can change the whole team.
Right.
Yeah, now's the moment, right? Although you've got to worry. I feel like I'd always be concerned about the post-World Cup buys. See someone who performs out of their skin for their small country that everyone was surprised by, and you bring them in and they just can't do it at that level consistently.
I personally, I am worried about Mokazi. I do think a club overseas will see him perform.
I think you guys should be completely in the mindset of he's not going to be here very long.
I expect him. The longest I can see him here is after next season, that summer. Skip the sprint season. What year is it? 27. The 2027 full season. I think that'll be his last season with us. At like max. Garrett, any news? Nothing.
I mean, the only thing I got here is just something I just looked up right now about what we were talking about Josef Martinez. Tata was interviewed by another entity about the possibility of it. He was basically saying the position is full, but they're not going to rule anything out, which is just saying a lot of nothing, which of course means absolutely nothing because the front office does not let us in on anything what we do. They are so unpredictable. We have no idea what to think about. So honestly, we're just looking forward to the fact being we have a freaking break from this. And honestly, with me, I'm going to enjoy every little second that I don't have to think about Atlanta United for this next month. I'm going to be so happy. The fact being that I don't have to think about that unless I look in my closet and see my Atlanta United kit and just feel absolutely sad and depressed. Definitely not the way I wanted this whole year to go, but as far as anything to look forward to is bring on the 2027 season. I don't care at this point.
All right.
find
Hallelujah.
Go find Gabe and hang
All
out
right.
with Tottenham
But that being said,
fans
if I was
and,
wearing my
do
Atlanta
that.
United jersey, I'd go ahead and do this. But we're gonna go ahead and get this out of the way. This is what we're focusing on today. This is what we're focusing on.
That's not going to make you feel much better for very long, I promise you.
No, but the thing is, though, is I have lower expectations with this than I do my own club. So
wait,
we're good.
Technically, we do have one more Atlanta thing coming up. But Tyler, any news coming out of the World Cup break or anything for the Supporters Shield frontrunners?
No, we're good. We're just going to keep trying to do that. I think there's a lot of fans that are worried that we won't have the consistency when we come back. We always start badly after international break. But I think this will be different. I think this is basically like a season restart, and we started the season really good because we have got no one at the World Cup, basically. We have Kasim at the World Cup, I think, now for Iraq, and that's it. So he'll be there.
Oh, wow.
And Yazbek, I think, is going to be injured, so I don't think he's going to be going to the World Cup. So yeah, really, we're just being Nashville Hospital for the World Cup. We're going to be healing. We're going to be recovering. We're going to be going on spiritual trips together. We're going to be ice bathing every day, just making sure that we are in
Spiritual trips.
top form, ready to take the Supporters Shield, make a run deep into MLS Cup territory, and maybe grab a Leagues Cup on the way. So that's our plan. I think there are some transfers that could help. I spoke to a close friend yesterday about our lack of midfield depth. That is a thing. We now have Brunei, who's come in from the draft, plays good. I've spoken to his brother on TikTok, who they're all kind of the family. They're all involved in sports across Canada. And
Okay.
he's I like him, but I do think we could do with another sort of solid midfield option with more of a Yazbek type profile. And I also think we have a little bit of a fullback imbalance. We don't seem to ever want to play Jordan Knight, even though I think he's got some potential. We also don't play Thomas Williams at centre back or left back. And we're playing Lovitz a lot still. And I think he is showing his age a bit occasionally. So I think we could do with another more powerful left back, especially as Reed Baker-Whiting is going to the right to cover Nahar, who is also injured. So if we get Nahar back, Tagseth back, Yazbek back, and healthy in this break, we're going to be back to our dangerous best. Until then, we're going to keep trying to win it.
All right. If anyone pays attention to the midweek games, especially the Open Cup, U.S. Open Cup, it's down to the final 4 teams. I just want to touch on this for maybe 30 seconds because only one team of our 4 still in it. Columbus versus Orlando, St. Louis versus Colorado. Matt, quickly, how do you feel?
Good. I feel the fact that we get to play at home the rest of the tournament, as long as we keep winning, I feel good about it.
All right.
Kill 'em.
I'm sorry. Columbus did beat Atlanta last week for that.
Twice.
No, we lost to Orlando.
We beat New York.
Orlando. Sorry. I'm sorry. That's
don't
straight
yeah.
shot. My bad.
See now I kind of feel bad because also at the same time I kind of tore this off thinking that it was going to be like an Atlanta United jersey, but I totally forgot it was not them. It was Siouxland United, which I kind of feel bad about because they were nice to me. But yeah, Matt, kill. You got to be able to just destroy Orlando.
Yeah.
All I'll say is OFYO. That's all I'm going to say.
I will say I don't like that the Open Cup is not starting back up until September.
It's a long time.
Which means Orlando will have Griezmann at that point.
Okay.
But do they allow him to play if he hasn't played this far into the tournament?
Yes.
Oh, there is no roster restrictions on
He's not
that.
cup tied, is he?
I don't think so because of the transfer window that will be coming in. I think there will be chances to bring people in.
Yeah.
As long as they haven't played for another team in the competition, right? I think.
Yeah,
Normally they
I think
do.
he's fine. I think he'll play. But I do think we have a better squad than they do. So I'll just say
Okay.
that.
All right, and then final table going into the World Cup break: Nashville, Miami, Chicago, New England, Red Bull, Charlotte, Cincy, NYCFC, DC, Columbus, Montreal, Orlando, Toronto, Atlanta, Philadelphia. In 3 words or less, how do we feel about where we are? Jared will start. I will go with very delighted. Tyler?
Great.
Garrett?
Flatlined.
Yeah. Flatlined. No, cautiously optimistic.
Okay.
2 words, great.
Yeah. All right. I guess 2 or less. My bad. I gave an extra one for no reason. All right.
All
All right. So there were leaks about the United States men's national team squad.
Yeah.
For what we know, it is pretty official. The keepers are as follows: Chris Brady, Matt Freese, Matt Turner. That is in no specific order.
And that's what we
Defenders,
pretty much thought it would be last episode.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Defenders are Arston, Dest, Freeman, McKenzie, Ream, Richards, Robinson again, Scally, and Austin Trusty. Shout out Celtic. Midfielders Adams, Berhalter, Weston McKinney, and Christian Roldan. Attacking midfielders and wingers along with strikers, Aronson, Pulisic, Giorena, Tillman, Weah. I don't know how to pronounce this Club America guy's name. Alejandro, someone finish it.
Zendejas.
There we go.
Zendejas.
Balogun, Pepe, and Haji Wright. Any surprises? Go.
I'm kind of curious about, because I know that there was talk about Chris Richards with his injury, with his ligaments going out, and it was his ankle.
It was
Correct.
his
Was
ankle,
that
yeah.
what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
I'm
there
wondering
was-
why with the spot there. Tim Ream, I don't think should ever touch the national team again. And that's just my opinion. I am surprised about the Miles Robinson inclusion.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I am too.
I mean, it's just more depth at that point. But like, who else do you have when you put in that center back's position? Like, it's
Yeah.
even like depth.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the obvious exclusions here. Our MLS boys, Diego Luna. Let's go ahead and start that one off because I know you guys want to kind of talk about that one, don't you?
Yep, I have a lot to say about Luna.
Go for it.
Let me
I think
let me touch on Chris Richards for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as serious as when it first happened. He will be ready for the World Cup. He's just missing the Crystal Palace whatever final they're in.
Conference League final.
Yeah, Conference League final. All right, Matt, go ahead.
I think they did Luna dirty. He was one of the most used players since Pochettino's been here. He's been capped more than I think more than everybody except for maybe Arfston during the time that Pochettino has been the head coach. I just feel bad for him because he's done a ton of work on himself to get ready for this World Cup. He was passed over for the Olympic team a couple years ago when he really should have made that team as well. And then on top of that, like, I know people who are listening, and anyone who listens to this who is a big national team supporter will probably hate what I'm about to say, but I don't think Gio Reyna should be on this team.
His parents definitely got involved again. That's the reason why he's on the roster. His parents got involved again.
Yeah, I have a real issue with players who, like, obviously when he plays for the United States, he does decently. He does well. But I have an issue with the idea of a player making a national team roster without earning it at their club.
And
because if that's the case, then if you can make it without earning it at your club, then what's the point of trying to earn anything at your club to make the national team? Because he's had like 500 minutes this season at Gladbach, and he's made a World Cup roster. I don't know. And then on top of that, he's already shown that there's issues when he doesn't get minutes with his family. His dad complains to whoever he can anytime he doesn't get minutes for the national team. And it just causes another distraction. And I don't see the benefits outweighing the negatives with him. And I feel like yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
It's just annoying to me because he's on top of that, he's in every promotion that the United States is doing right now, whether it's commercials or the toys or any collectibles. He's on the front of all of it. Like I was opening packs, and today I opened a Diego Luna card for the World Cup. Like, there's other guys who made the team who are not on it, who are not. You can't get collector cards. He's been pushed a lot, and then at the very last minute, he's told he's not making it. And
so I want to go back to that.
Yeah,
to that conversation you had with
There's one more thing I wanted to say, and this is not saying that the United States team is racist or whatever, but it happened to Pepe last year, and last World Cup, where he got all these call-ups, had the second most goals in World Cup qualifying, and they convinced him to not play for Mexico, play for the United States instead, and then they left him off the roster. And I don't know, it just feels like they're playing games with people's careers, and I don't like it.
It seems like a boys' club, and I mean, go back to what you said about like with not earning your spot at your club level. I could say the same thing about Alejandro Zendejas as well with Club America. I don't think he did it good enough to really kind of justify that, because the Mexican league, in my opinion, is not nearly as competitive as some of the other leagues in the world.
Yeah.
So I mean, no offense to Tyler's team at all, but they did lose to Nashville. So
yeah.
Outside of that, I think honestly with Zendejas, if you're going to go in that direction, and if you're looking for more of an attacking midfielder, or a winger, I kind of get it. But at the same time, you're leaving out Tanner Tessman, who's had a fantastic camp, a fantastic season in his club team. If you're gonna, you either have to promote someone based off what they're doing in their club form, or you have to pick someone with what they're doing in the camps they've been involved with. And I haven't seen enough from Zendejas to justify it.
Zendejas hasn't been brought into a camp for like half a year.
Yeah,
it
I don't
doesn't make
understand
sense
that.
to me.
I don't understand that. That's one thing. From a
Yeah.
neutral's perspective, I don't understand your selection based on the teams that I've seen. Like, I went and saw the Switzerland friendly, was it, when it came here to Nashville? Saw that, and yeah, I mean the selection for each camp has been crazy. Like, it just doesn't feel like it's very consistent. Obviously, you had the Gold Cup run, an element of it, but then outside of that,
yeah, and then even when you talk about the Gold Cup run, the star of the Gold Cup was Diego Luna.
Yeah,
and it doesn't feel like it comes across that it doesn't matter what you do, because the coaches
they already have the squad picked out.
Yeah, on a whim. And like, honestly, Miles Robinson has been terrible this season in MLS. They've let in 15 goals in the last 5 games at Cincinnati. The last 5 games that he's played, they've let in 15 goals. And then yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Is it a plan thing? Is it a switch in the what you're going to see on the pitch? Like, is it this team fits a style better than what you've been playing?
The issue is we don't know what he's going to do. Pochettino hasn't had a style that actually he's used for more than 2 or 3 camps.
That's what I mean.
And yeah, and I don't know. It's on top of that, the fact that he only brought 4 central midfielders when Aiden Morris and Tanner Tessman are right there.
That to me says that whatever the shape is not going to be very midfield heavy.
So,
which makes me feel like it's going to be a 5-2, like a 5-2-3.
He played 5 when they played here, and I was like,
yeah,
it looked better there though than it did when they played the 2. The 2 they got absolutely rinsed through. Sorry, when they played 4 at the back, they got rinsed through time after time.
Yeah, we need to play a 5 back, but I honestly like we picked Tyler Adams, Christian Roldan, Sebastian Berhalter, and Weston McKennie. Weston McKennie, I feel like should be playing higher up the field in the first place. I don't think he should be playing at center mid. I think he should be one of the guys behind the striker.
Yeah.
And then obviously Tyler Adams is going to be a starter, But no, Roldan and Sebastian Berhalter don't bring the press or the defensive coverage that Aiden Morris or Tanner Tessman bring.
No.
And we're gonna need that in this, in especially in the group that we're in. It's gonna be. I honestly feel like we're gonna get a lot of goals scored against us. And
So I have a question for the group.
Yeah.
How much do you think, with the selections of like Roldan, and Berhalter, and like going back to Zendejas and Giorina, how much do you think that the injuries that have happened over the last 2 camps that we've had, as a national team, with like obviously with Osimhen, Cardoso being hurt, and everybody else, how much do you think that impacted Poch's decision in this?
I have no idea, because I thought for sure once Johnny got injured that Morris was going to be in. I was like, we don't have, that's a DM that's gone. I thought, okay, Morris was the next man up for a DM spot, and he went with 5 defenders, and 10 defenders, and I don't know. The whole makeup of the roster makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
But it all gets finalized tomorrow, so we'll keep a lookout on that one.
I'm really hoping that leaked squad was not correct.
I don't know. I'm seeing a whole bunch of senior writers confirming it.
I'm gonna say,
hopefully, 1 or 2 names change.
Have you?
I mean, the last time we thought Stefan was in, and last minute he didn't make the World Cup. Somehow,
I mean, there was
made it last year.
Who remembers the leak from 2014 where everyone was like, "Oh yeah, Donovan's definitely getting it," and he gets dropped.
Yep.
Like it was a huge shock. So we could have that. We could have that happen. But honestly, we don't need any. We don't need any secrets. We don't need any like special like breaking things. There's like a whole like just a grenade, to say the least, of what's all going to happen with this.
I will say
this is the make or break point for U.S. soccer, in my opinion, with us hosting the World Cup. All eyes are on us right now.
I will say the fact that they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have a 3-hour special to reveal this roster," and then it got leaked. Why would anyone sit there and watch for 3 hours at this point? Like,
why to see Christian Pulisic jump on stage with his denim jacket he got custom made?
What needs to happen for 3 hours?
Yeah, exactly. Like it. I honestly think, was it Fox that is hosting it? Like Fox probably should be like trying to figure out who made that leak and firing them, because that completely just ruins everything for them.
Did you
and
see
Fox is also hosting the World Cup, so this is going to be really interesting.
Yeah,
here at least for us here in the States.
Did you see the thing about the fact that it was supposedly a 55-man roster that was given, and then they've all been emailed to tell them whether they made it or not?
That's messed up.
That was the biggest thing for me.
I hate that.
That's messed up.
I know that Tuchel rang every single England player that had been to any
Berhalter
camp.
did last time. Yeah.
And he rang every single one individually to tell them what they, needed to do to get where they wanted to go, or whatever they wanted to hear. They told them. But yeah, the idea that it's via email to me seems like the craziest thing.
So wait, did they get like a LinkedIn refusal letter, like, thank you for applying for said position at US Men's Soccer? Unfortunately, will not taking you for this World Cup cycle, but please keep on the lookout for better opportunities.
From what I've heard, they weren't even personalized. Like, it was just like, you've either made it or you haven't, and that's what was sent out.
Was it from the Department of Homeland Security? Because it feels like what I've experienced.
But it just feels like Pochettino has not like done a good job at leading this team, and it just feels really disrespectful to me to be like.
But does it feel like he's actually running the team? Does it feel like he's actually running the team, or you think it's probably the U.S. Soccer Federation that's really kind of telling him what he's going to do? That's what I felt under Berhalter. That's what I felt under Berhalter.
Yeah, I'm not quite there. I feel like it's just incompetence is all it is.
Like, how do you feel about it?
I'm still sticking with boys club mentality. That's all it is.
How do you guys feel about the team? Obviously, I'm the neutral here. How do you feel like you guys can do? Are you actually positive, or are you just pretending it's something that you might be able to go somewhere?
I think we have a good starting 11, and the bench just the quality drops heavy.
How good do you think that starting 11 is?
I think the starting 11 is good enough to win the group. We might come starting 11 then. Turkey. Balogun up front. For me, what I would do, or what I think Poch is going to do.
Talk about what you reckon is gonna be done.
I'll start. Okay, Freeze in the back. Actually, no. Turner is going to be the starter. I don't want him to be the starter, but I think Turner will be the starter.
He's been pushing for good form.
Yeah, Turner in the goal. Back three of Ream, Austin Trusty, and Alex Freeman. Right wing back Dest, left wing back Jedi Robinson. Two center mids being.
Are you
Tyler...
not putting Chris Richardson?
Well, it depends on if he's if he's fully fit to go 90 right away. I heard that the group stage might
ready. Like he theoretically should be 100% ready.
If that's the case, then Richards instead of Trusty. And then the center mid, it looks like it'll have to be Adams and McKinney.
You'd have Ream over Trusty?
Yeah. I don't trust Trusty.
He's not very trusty.
It's that Celtic PTSD.
Yeah, whatever. I think Freeman has done more than enough to be a starter right now with the national team.
Yeah.
And then McKinney and Adams in the midfield, and then Pulisic and Weah with Balogun in front of them. That's what I think it's going to be. And I think that's a good team. I just think if any of them get injured or we have to make subs in the second half, we better be winning by a goal or two, because we're not going to bring on subs to win us games.
Yeah, you don't have much, do you, outside of that? I mean, it's okay, isn't it? It's not sort of like, we're not talking top team in the world here. We're not saying like you're up with some of the very best. We're saying that team's pretty like in the like good category rather than the outstanding or excellent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like, if Tyler Adams goes down, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
I think mine's pretty similar to yours, Matt. I'm gonna go the other Matt. I'm gonna go Freeze, Chris Richards.
I'd rather Freeze.
I'm gonna go with Trusty just because I watch him. So I also think he's a better option. Robinson, Dest. Tyler Adams, McKinney. Pretty much the same exact thing, but the other Matt.
And you put Trusty ahead of Freeman?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Strikers, you can spin a wheel of who should start.
I agree. I think it's going to be Balogun just because he has the profile that they seem like. And Pepe is... Pepe, I'll say this. What I said before, I lied. I think the only sub that can do anything to change a game is Pepe. I think Pepe is a very good super sub.
I would even probably argue Malik Tillman too. I might put him in that super sub category.
I think he's a good player. I think you've kind of, yeah. I wouldn't sleep on him. I think he's showing good stuff in Champions League when I've seen him play.
Yeah. What about you, Gert?
About the same as what you said. Balogun probably starting up top. I'd probably go Freeze. I would in that situation. I probably would still go Trusty. If Richards is not available, Malik Tillman would be a good super sub. I'm just happy that Haji Wright's getting the recognition that he deserves at this point and getting back into this World Cup roster. But yeah, I think it's going to be a hard stretch. It's going to be a hard sell for him to get minutes immediately on. That's either be in garbage time or we're absolutely getting killed in the knockout rounds where he gets in the game. Because I think right now you're kind of rotating between Balogun and Pepe, of which one you're probably going to go with up top.
Yeah. I'll be first to say I did not think Haji Wright should have made the 2022.
But he's proven us all wrong this year.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think he's the second highest goal scorer in the championship.
But here's the thing. I think he only makes it because Achiman was hurt.
I think we bring 4 strikers if Achiman was okay to go. I think we bring 4.
Do you think that's worth it?
Maybe not, but who knows what he's doing right now? Because even with him gone, we still only brought 4 center mids. So
it sounds like you're playing the 5. I think I see this as a back 5 for sure. Yeah. The 2 in the pivot, and then if it's like playing as like 2 separate blocks, like one's the defensive set and one's the attacking.
I just think what the subs for if you bring both Ajuman or bring the four of them, you have different profiles of player.
Yeah.
Like you have the guy who can you bring Ajuman if you're like, okay, we can beat them in the air. You bring on Pepe if you're like, okay, we need a poacher in there. You bring on like you need if you follow the game state and you're like, okay, this kind of player will do better in this situation. You have options.
Yeah, it's tough though at a World
And-
Cup, isn't it, to have that many?
Yeah, we have a lot of
many sat
good
around.
situation. We have a lot of good situation players in our striker position. Just nothing that's like an all around player that you can just like depend on.
Yeah,
To everything.
and going back to the center mid thing, like with McKinney and Adams starting, the only options other than them are Christian Roldan and Sebastian Berhalter, and I don't think that's
a huge drop off in quality.
Like the fact that we could have had Tanner Tessman, Johnny Cardoso, Aiden Morris, all three of those guys are better than those two players.
Yeah.
And
I'm not a fan of Berhalter on the USMNT. I think he's just there for set pieces.
I think club he's done enough to justify it. It's like it's either if you hate him at club level or you don't, or you have a hatred towards his dad or something like that with the national team.
I respect him at Vancouver. Like he's I just had a conversation about him with someone else. I think he's MLS good. I don't think he's United States men's national team good.
All right, Jared, chill out. You're sounding like a Euro snob right now, man.
Because
there is a huge camp. If you go on Twitter or X or whatever it's called now, there's a huge camp that are never MLS guys in the national team. They will take a guy who's sitting the bench in Europe over a guy that's playing consistent minutes and doing good in the MLS.
Yes, that's crazy.
It's funny to me too with that because the best we've ever done at a World Cup, at least in the modern era, was
like majority MLS players.
Yeah, 2002, where we had I think a 23-man roster and 11 of them were MLS guys.
Wow.
And 2014, we had a pretty solid roster that was also majority MLS guys.
Yeah, and I think there's a point to be said about form and playing week in and week out and being dominant week in and week out in MLS is better than not getting time in Europe.
Yeah, you need to be match fit. You've got to be match fit. Like no matter what your quality is, I think you have
especially
to be
as a goalkeeper or a striker.
Any position any position. If you're rusty, you're not playing game time, you're not under game pressure. You could train. No one trains at 100%. They train at 85, 90% at the most. So they're really not ready.
If you're at Gladbach training with the kids, I mean, granted, you're getting paid a lot more, but it's in my opinion, that's worse than playing for like the reserve team in the MLS at that point. Because for one, you're getting a big paycheck, but you have nothing to show for it. You're not seeing time in the first team. You're not playing against the top players. You're playing against the guys who can't make the roster locally, and like it just makes absolutely no sense to me.
Okay, as someone on the outside looking in, Tyler, what is your view on Gio Reyna?
I'm gonna agree. I don't know a deep amount of him. Obviously, he's at Gladbach. He's gonna have the quality to have gotten a transfer to Gladbach. That's the only thing I can see that you would choose is because of his technical ability, the ability on the ball, and he's at that level, which I do think is above MLS. I do think the actual quality
Bundesliga is definitely.
You have to be on that level to be in Europe, to be a top. I mean, they finished sort of like mid-table in the Bundesliga,
10th or 11th or something.
Yeah, exactly. So fine. But yeah, like you say, not getting a ton of game time either. So that's the one that I do think is a little bit of an odd choice. I mean,
I think he had
the
4 starts.
Joe Scally thing, and like, hey, they can be buddies together, but that's about it. Like that's I mean, the one that keeps coming to me is you guys with the Tim Ream call. You're all like very behind the Tim Ream thing, and I'm struggling to see that one a little bit.
I'm against Tim Ream.
I don't mind Tim Ream being on the roster if he's not a starter.
But you all chose him to start.
Thing, but
the issue for me. So I even said this. I said this last World Cup. I was like, if Ream at the end of the World Cup said, why not try to go for another one? And I said, if he makes another World Cup, it's not anything to do with him. It's to do with the rest of the center backs in this pool. The fact that we don't have anyone who is obviously better than him.
Yeah.
Like, we have Chris Richards, and then what? Like, who's the next best center? Is there a definite second best center back in the U.S. pool.
Not at all.
And that's
The only
and that's
thing
where
I
you
s-
go. That's where you go and you go for leadership. Would just if Reem is in this
Yeah.
roster, he will start because he will be the captain. That's the thing, is he
That's
probably
the-
will be
and-
the captain.
Yeah, and that's what I was. That's why I put him in the starting lineups, because I don't trust anyone. I think him versus anyone else is the difference is minuscule, but he's been in the World Cup before. He's been in those spots before.
He's experienced. He's been in Premier League. He's been in
Yeah.
the World Cup. He's been against top
Yeah.
opposition. I think there is something to be said for having sort of some wiliness as a centre back and understanding how to play against some of the best players in the world. You know, even if it's at Craven Cottage every Saturday and Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
that is an element. But I do think just in terms of age, physicality, I mean, what I've seen
Yep.
against Charlotte for Nashville, I'm like, you know,
I'm really disappointed with our pool of center backs. Like,
I'm disappointed with your pool in general. I feel like this team is
Yeah,
definitely
it's-
feels like a step down
for-
rather than a step
for a team-
forward.
Yeah, for a team that was like called the golden generation of U.S. soccer, it's not been that at all.
No.
It does feel as well.
and
it's
they're
like-
leaving off some pivotal pieces of that. I mean, Musa was a part of that generation too.
Oh,
and
Musa
no
was
one's
part
talking
of
about
that.
him. Yeah, Musa
Yep.
was a part of that in 2022, and where no one's really talking about that at all. I think that'll probably
What
get addressed tomorrow in the Yap sesh they're gonna have on Fox, but we'll see.
What happened to Jesus Ferreira? He just kind of disappeared.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not saying I want him back, because he really didn't do much against teams better than Barbados. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I don't think a Tanner Tessman or Aiden Morris are going to make us win a World Cup. But I think they would have made us more competitive. You know?
Mhm.
We're still a
But-
long ways off from competing past maybe the round of 16. I mean, that's gonna be a stretch even with this group,
Yes. Yes.
especially because it's an expanded field, because now we have a round of 32 and a round of 16.
I agree.
Yeah.
So, but if you
Alright,
have
yeah.
not been to your local Walgreens, go there. Walgreens, CVS, any corner store. There's a whole bunch of cool World Cup stuff you can get. Right. I mean, we got a book here. I bought 25 packs yesterday. I opened one up.
I've got
Garrett,
all
you
these
have
blue.
a
Look at all this.
keychain there. Those are stickers. I'm about to open one up. There's also like Zuru Ballers. This is
And
not
then go to
sponsored, by
your-
the way.
And then
Um,
any of these, all of your Coca-Cola stickers.
Here I do.
Oh,
I
yep.
do see a blue one. Hold on. I gotta open this pack. Sorry.
Is that a blue pill?
There we go.
Have you got anything better than the Blues yet?
No, I got a.
No.
Oh, I told you right. Blue Elise.
Blue release. I love it.
Nice.
Kimi. Oh, Kimi. Who is that?
Kimi. No, that's
No,
not.
it's y'all.
I thought it was Akimi at first too. I'm not
I
gonna
didn't.
lie.
I didn't. I didn't see his picture.
You and I are getting canceled.
I got blue
I
Declan Rice.
saw Morocco, and I was like, "That's the
Love
only
it.
Moroccan I know."
Love it.
Oh, Declan Rice. All right,
We got the Korean team pick.
Nice.
nice.
We should do this as just a show. You should just open packs all day. I mean, do it on
Dude, I'm
TikTok Shop.
down.
Start selling them.
Okay, there it goes.
Like what they do with Pokemon
We're
cards.
not looking
I-
good, boys.
Who dis?
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, Timber from Arsenal. There you go.
My boys, this is the Arsenal pack. I'm loving it.
Snap. There it goes.
Good
Last
glazing
and
timing.
final
He already
one.
has a Prem title. We need to stop this.
A marriage.
Is it? He keeps going. Crime Rich, nice.
Not the best pack, but blue Declan Rice. I'll take it.
Hey, I'm down for Declan Rice and Timber.
I've got 5 Americans.
I have a absurd amount. I'm almost done with Iran, ironically.
Ironically.
Okay, let's stop there.
All right, so
yeah. Don't go any
that's
further.
our
'cause
show
we can get
today,
political with this.
everybody.
yes,
The after hours version.
but if you are still here, we appreciate all you guys for coming out.
Yep.
If you're not yet following us on pretty much all platforms, Instagram, X, YouTube, and TikTok's pretty much the main one for all of us. give us a follow. I'm on, where am I? TikTok, Insta, and X as Jared Fire FC. Wait. Oh, wait. Here.
Yeah, right there.
Tyler, where can I find you?
Yeah, TikTok, YouTube, obviously, where we are right now. And yeah, they're the main ones. What about and X? You can find me on X at Big TV NSC, or on X it's at Big TV US.
God, dude, it doesn't hurt. Garrett. Oh my God.
Yep. So I'm mainly on TikTok at Five Stripes Carolina, and also on X at Garrett 5SC. Also, kind of a little plug here, since we do have the roster getting released this week. Tomorrow. We also do have the first friendly with the final roster this weekend on Sunday in Charlotte. I will be at that game, and I will have a match day vlog for that one as well. So, of course, we'll talk about that a bunch next Monday. So I'll be sitting near the American Outlaws supporter section. So hopefully it'll be a good one. But we'll see how they do against Senegal.
Love that.
Last but not least, Mr. Columbus Crew, Matt.
For the Crew Podcast, we are on X, Instagram, TikTok. We have our own Discord channel if you want to join that. We release our podcast on YouTube, Spotify Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Audible, Amazon Music. Basically, anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can find us. We post podcast episodes twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays. And yeah, check us out. If you like the Crew, if you like MLS, we talk about it regularly.
Sweet. Thanks, guys, for coming in. We appreciate it. We'll see you next week.